Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to view. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Yo, this one is kind of crazy, guys. It definitely deserves a absolute crap ton of likes. Please do me a favor, leave a thumbs up on the video. It helps the video to be seen so my videos get recommended. Subscribe and turn on notifications and follow me on my Twitch channel. Please check out the content. This video is absolutely nuts. It deserves the likes. I'm telling you, drop some likes, make sure this video gets out there. People need to see how awesome the synergy is between the Tarrabah, the exotic SMG from the Crown of Sorrow raid with the perk Ravenous Beast. This weapon stores power when dealing or receiving damage. This weapon is just an absolute monster. It always has been an absolute monster. But when you pair it with the Path of Burning Steps, it becomes the Firewalker Beast. That's what it becomes, because basically if you don't know how this exotic works, it gives you a damage buff if you get hit by stasis or frozen, but it also gives you a damage buff if you get a solo weapon kill or two. And if you get a solo weapon kill or two with the Tarrabah, you're going to have Ravenous Beast pretty much ready to go. And by the time Ravenous Beast is ready to go, you are probably walking on fire, aka Firewalker has procced. And that is when things start to get absolutely insane. So I tested it in a private match, and I believe Ravenous Beast takes the damage up to 33 to the body at 900 RPM or higher. I'm not sure on the RPM. And not only that, when you stack Firewalker with it, you start hitting 40s to the head with the perk active. So you're talking 40 to the head and the body, by the way. It doesn't matter whether you hit a crit or a body shot, it does 40 damage at over 900 RPM. It is like instant death. I don't know if you guys saw that clip at the end of the video or the intro montage. We killed the behemoth out of his super like he was a regular guardian. That's how powerful this is, and it's just crazy, guys. It is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful shooting a primary gun in this game than I do shooting this thing. It is built different. It is absolutely built different. Now, one of the downsides of Tarrabah sort of feeds into the synergy with the exotic boots, because you really don't want to stow Tarrabah at any point when you're using it, because you see that light on the side of the gun that fills up as you take damage and give damage, right? So it complements getting tagged by stasis and getting a damage boost. It also fills up the bar on Ravenous Beast, but also if you stow the gun, you lose all the progress on the damage perk. So what that means is you're going to basically be getting all of your kills with Tarrabah. So I think I had a grenade launcher in my top slot, and I don't think I ever fired it, or very rarely fired it, because you don't want to do that, because then you're going to lose Ravenous Beast. So what that means is you're going to be constantly proccing Firewalker on every other kill. After you get like 1 or 2 kills, then it's like every other kill procs Firewalker. And if you don't have Ravenous Beast active, you have Firewalker active. And Firewalker's damage buff without Ravenous Beast, it's basically like the weapon being charged with light, essentially. And it's just insane. It feels so powerful. Now, obviously, there's a weakness to just running around with an SMG, and that is obviously range. But if you play your range correctly and you're on a map where you can make it work, this is just crazy, man. This is just crazy. I was just tearing through people with this loadout. You look at that. That's just instant death. And then you proc Ravenous Beast. When Ravenous Beast is active, you're probably going to get a double kill, right? And then when Ravenous Beast runs out, you've got Firewalker active. And then by the time Ravenous Beast's back, you might have Firewalker ×2. It's just absolutely insane. Now, I know a lot of people are obviously pairing this with Igneous Hammer, the Solar 120 hand cannon, which makes sense, of course. It's a very obvious pairing. And there are probably other weapons that pair well with it as well, like maybe Sunshot. Or I was thinking Arctic Haze, the 720 energy auto rifle. That was initially what I was going to pair this exotic with. But then Tarrabah popped up in my head and I was like, I had like a light bulb moment. I was like, no, wait, this is the weapon that is meant to be paired with this exotic. This is the weapon, man. This is it right here. It is just too good, man. It is too good. Now, I know some people won't like this exotic for some reason. Personally, I think this exotic is not as overpowered as, say, something like pre-nerf One-Eyed Mask. I'll explain to you why. It counters stasis, okay? So you get a damage buff at the cost of being frozen or slowed. So you're still slowed when you get the damage buff, right? So you still have accuracy penalties, you still can't move or jump. There's so many things working against you in that moment. If you're frozen, a half decent player is not going to give you the chance to unfreeze before he kills you. So that again is a very, very difficult thing to counter. And then the way the solar damage perk works, it requires you to get at least 2 kills and then, you know, continue to chain those kills to chain the damage. And if you're not that great at the game, you're not going to be constantly getting a lot of kills to take advantage of this. So for me, it's a little bit strong, a little bit overpowered, you could say. But the fact that it requires you to either A, kill someone who's just slowed you or frozen you, or B, chain multiple kills in a row without dying to get the benefit out of the perk, means that there's an element of, you know, okay, you have to at least be slaying out with your weapons in order to get the most out of this exotic. And that is nowhere near as overpowered as something like One-Eyed Mask, which in the past would give you wall hacks, instant overshield on any weapon type. It still gives you the overshield on any kill, but before you could use it in your super. You had wall hacks, so you literally knew people were when they were shooting you. You had pre-nerf Wormhusk Crown that just refilled your entire health on a dodge. I would argue that Mask of Bakris is arguably stronger than this exotic because it's a literal teleport that slows you, and especially if you're on controller, if someone Bakris is behind you with a shotty, you know, you're kind of screwed. So the point is, the Tarrabah with this exotic, the Path of Burning Steps, is absolutely incredible. You need to try out this combination if you haven't tried it. Trust me, just trust me, go have some fun with this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Check out my sponsors, code DFP for 10% off on Advanced, Evolve PCs, and Battle Beaver Customs. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.